Now, we hired Olivia March 2020. Yes, something else happened in March 2020, and we'll get to that in a moment. So we had been looking for an account executive, and when we interviewed Olivia, she had a little bit of experience cold calling, a little bit of experience attending trade shows. That's really the basics of what we wanted this person to do. So that made a lot of sense. But the difference is she really wowed us with her personality. And that's where I mentioned character being just that critical piece, that secret sauce, if you will, when I looked to hire somebody. So she literally spent 1 week in the office with us before everybody had to work from home and COVID fully kicked in, went all out, and just really caused a whole lot of uncertainty within our business. So the mix of trying to onboard her remotely and being unsure about what the world would bring, we actually laid her off for a period. Now, if being hired in the middle of a pandemic was not adversity enough, we just continued to throw it at her. But she didn't let that phase her, and that just relies once again on that character that she had. So she took the months that she had off to really work on herself and develop herself, get better, better understand herself and who she wanted to be and what she wanted to accomplish. And I think that's a very, very mature way of approaching a situation that she could have been really negative about otherwise. Character. So she came back in the second we could hire her back. We brought her back. She jumped in like she didn't miss a beat. Again, just going to highlight that, yes, I'm going to say the word again, character. So she really did come back and go full out. She always asked for more. She wanted to run demos. She wanted to learn how to do it herself. She wanted to do everything and anything she could get her hands on. Was Olivia the salesperson she is today when we hired her a year and a half ago? No, she wasn't. But we saw the character, the drive, the initiative, that desire to grow and learn, and that's where we brought her on, and that's what's gotten her to where she is now a year later. We brought her in thinking that this person may not be, exactly where she wants to be today, but she's got the right mojo for it. And sure enough, she has proven us right, making her first sale this week, and I absolutely could not be more proud. And that's tying back into what Jim Collins said about getting the right people on the bus. You get somebody like Olivia on the bus, and then you figure out what seat she can fill later. And sure enough, I am happy to say that I was mistaken in the first seat we put her in, and she absolutely blew away our expectations. So that goes back to say, hiring for character over competency can really, really surprise you if you give that kind of opportunity to somebody who has that drive and that character to do so.